Get some energy in these cards. Okay. Wow. Welcome to the Esoteric Cat Tarot. Today we're diving into shadow work for Scorpio. Prior to me doing the intro, while I was shuffling the cards, this card popped out. So we are going to find out what that means. So this reading is about discovering the parts in yourself that you're ready to heal. It's your shadow work. This is your shadow work reading. So while I'm shuffling the cards, put your energy in the cards. We're going to see what other card pops out too. We're going to ask Spirit to show us what Scorpio needs to heal from. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for showing me this card when I was preparing for the reading. So, show us if there's another card that we need to know for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to heal from? What is Scorpio's shadow work that they need to focus on and heal from? Show me what Scorpio needs to know, Spirit. These don't want to go back in. So evidently Scorpio needs to know a lot of stuff, okay? Let's see what Scorpio needs to know. Oh my goodness, Scorpio, really? But would we expect less from a Scorpio? I'm a Scorpio rising, so it makes me in tune with that mystical side. Okay, vampire. In the night's embrace, where desires ignite, my hunger keeps consuming all in sight. This is very true to Scorpio. Passionate, sexually driven by desires, right? Scorpio is a passionate zodiac sign. But this can also get you into trouble, Scorpio, if you let your desires and your hunger to consume things override what is right. So, yeah. You have a tendency sometimes, Scorpio, to be led by your desires and not by your brain, which can lead to problems sometimes like infidelity on your part, not being not being focused on what needs to be done, but only being focused on what makes you feel good. So yeah. Cauldron, intention, alchemy, and manifestation. Scorpio is a very magical sign, a very mystical, magical sign. Okay. Um, so I understand that because Scorpio has the ability to transform and to ignite. Demon, the temptation of living, the fear of regret, dancing among the ashes from the platters of self. Flames of self, sorry. I couldn't read it even with my glasses. The temptation of living, the fear of regret, dancing among the ashes from the flames of hell. Well, that's a lot different than what I first read. Flames of hell. Okay. You know, Scorpio can be a very dark sign. Scorpio is a mystery. Scorpio is esoteric. Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? Nymph, in this mundane world now I roam inside the concrete jungle. Where is my home? Blue butterflies. Blue butterflies have a huge significance to me. This is transformation and this is being seen, but she is longing for a place to belong, a place to call home. Okay? So, what does this mean for you in your shadow work, Scorpio? What does this mean? You can go to very dark places, okay? Very, very dark places. You have the power to transform, and you have the power of like over consuming and being all. I don't exactly know. It's like, I don't know. It's like things can be so intense. The desire, the feelings, the magic can be so intense that it's all consuming and it burns away in a fire. You understand what I'm saying? It's almost like the phoenix. The phoenix can just burst into flames. That's what it is. You have this longing and you have this desire to belong and find a home, but you also have this dark side, this desirous side to that keeps you from being satisfied with where you are. You also have this deep mystery and magic. So there's a lot here, okay? And so this is what I see. I see that what you need to work on right now. What do you need to work on and what do you need to heal right now? Is you need to not let the darkness consume you, okay? Don't let your darkness consume you. Don't let your desires consume you. Don't be obsessed and consumed by things that do not serve you, okay? Because you have a tendency to do that. You have a tendency to be obsessed and consumed by desires that do not serve you. And people are very attracted to you and they're very attracted to the energy that you put out. And sometimes that can be a bad thing. Sometimes that, it's like being a rock star, right? First of all, you're just somebody playing music in your living room and maybe four people like it. And maybe you've only had one love in your life, maybe two, maybe, you know what I'm saying? You're just a regular person. And then and you just look like a regular person too. Okay, you look like a regular person. You're not Mr. Super Sexy or Miss, Jessica Rabbit or whatever. You're just a regular person. And then you become famous. And then it's like everyone wants you. And you're like, wow, this is like a buffet. I can pick and choose what I want. And I can just consume it all. I can have shrimp one day and chicken the next and steak. And, you just, and that's very much you, Scorpio. You are very much like want it all, desire it all, but having it all is not good. You understand what I'm saying? Like this rock star. Okay, the rock star, they had a really good relationship. Maybe they had a wife and a kid, and then they become famous, and then now all of these women are throwing panties at him and all this, and they're like, I could date this supermodel that I used to have a poster of her on my wall when I was a teenager. I could date this movie star. I could whatever, and they just toss the wife to the side. And then one day they wake up and realize I really fucked up and I miss my wife and my family. And here I am now. I have no home. I'm empty. I feel like I have nowhere to go. And I'm sad. And I let my demons consume me. Right? I let my demons consume me because of my desires. So, yeah, you need to hold your desires in check. Okay? You need to not let your desires consume you and not let your desires bring forth things that do not serve you. And by serve you, I mean serve your spirit to make you a better person, to realize your life purpose. So yeah, Scorpio, you have you have the glamour. You can make people fall in love and desire you, but it can be a bad thing. Because if everybody loves you, does anybody really love you? They don't know you, right? You feel. So don't be over consumed by those desires. Let those desires serve you. Put that passion that you have into manifesting something that serves you. Put the passion and the obsession that you can have and that just fire that you have into something to manifest it, to advance your soul purpose, to give you a good life, right? This can also like relate to drugs and alcohol and anything, any kind of thing that you can be obsessed with that can consume you. Addiction. Yeah. So I think that's what you need to heal from. That's your shadow work you need to work on. You have this desire and you let it consume you, which is basically an addiction. So you need to free yourself from that. You need to free yourself from that. And you need to use this compulsion kind of that you have, this drive, and use it for something good to manifest something good in your life. Okay? Love you, Scorpio. I'm telling you. I'm a Scorpio rising, and nothing like a Scorpio. I have Scorpios in my life, and nothing like a Scorpio. So, anyway, there you go. That's what you need to work on. You need to work on that. Okay? That's it. Love your faces. Kisses.